Hi there, it's Andrew from EveryCatch. Welcome to another weekly updates roundup. This week, we're looking at 30 updates for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of August 2026. Among them, we're looking at Client Portal, invoice and estimate notifications for contacts, communities, smarter join requests with workflow automation, in-labs, organize and personalize tags with categories and colors, and appointments in the Client Portal. First up, Client Portal, invoice and estimate notifications for contacts. Contacts can now receive in-app notifications directly inside the Client Portal whenever a new invoice or estimate is issued to them. You can connect more of the process without extra manual steps. Following on from that, there's communities, smarter join requests with workflow automation. Community admins can now automate how join requests are reviewed, routed, and acted on using a new workflow trigger without manually reviewing every submission. Automations can respond to useful events more naturally. For CRM teams, there's in-labs, organize and personalize tags with categories and colors. Tags are now easier to organize, identify, and manage with tag categories and customizable tag colors. Important account information is easier to organize and reuse. Now let's look at appointments in the Client Portal. Clients can now book, view, and manage appointments directly from the Client Portal, giving them one place to manage their schedule without switching to emails, booking links, or other tools. Reschedules should be clearer for both the team and the customer.
Are you finding these updates useful? Remember to like and subscribe. Now, back to your updates.
Moving on to rearrange and rename tabs in communities. Customize how your community's navigation looks, reorder tabs to match how your community works, and rename them to fit your branding. There is less guesswork when you are checking what needs attention. Another useful change is rich link and event previews in communities. Sharing content and events in communities just got more interactive with rich previews that keep members engaged without taking them away from the conversation. Teams get a clearer path through a task they already do. Now, let's look at local SEO heat maps just got more powerful in local marketing audit. Your prospects don't rank the same way for every service they offer, so why analyze them using only one heat map? Less manual effort is needed to keep pages looking and working the way you want. Following on from that, there's custom fields grouping and bulk management, forms, surveys, and quizzes. Adding custom fields one at a time gets tedious fast, especially when you're building a long form with dozens of contact, opportunity, or custom object fields. Automations can respond to useful events more naturally.
Want the full breakdown? You'll find every update, screenshot, and extra detail in the EveryCatch updates section. See the link in the description.
Another workflow update is Meta Pixel Tracking is now available for events. Events now supports Meta Pixel Tracking, giving organizers visibility into how visitors move from discovering an event to completing an RSVP or ticket purchase. Routine follow-up work becomes easier to keep moving. Now let's look at QR code sharing. Your QR codes are now just a wallet tap away, so pages and links can be shared in physical settings wherever scanning is faster than typing a URL. Following on from that, there's update contact field, now append values to multi-select fields. The update contact field action now includes a new add action type for multi-select fields. Automations can respond to useful events more naturally. Another workflow update is Workflow Builder array list values now supported in text fields. The custom value picker now recognizes list type values such as order line items, inbound webhook lists, or any collections of values. Routine follow-up work becomes easier to keep moving.
Are you finding these updates useful? Remember to like and subscribe. Now, back to your updates.
Now let's look at workflow dynamic values. New chip interface with quick add option. Dynamic values inside workflow text fields now appear as chips, making dynamic values easier to distinguish from static text. You can connect more of the process without extra manual steps. Moving on to improved validation and error handling for Google and LinkedIn ad campaigns. We've improved validation and error handling for Google and LinkedIn campaigns in Ad Manager to make campaign publishing more reliable and easier to troubleshoot. Less time is spent staring at a blank page. Another useful change is new A2P campaign flow, default to chat widget. Overview. Campaign registration now takes you straight into chat widget setup once your brand registration is done, instead of asking you to pick a registration path first. New marketing work should be faster to shape and review. Now let's look at upload Google Demand Gen campaigns to template library. Google Demand Gen campaigns can now be uploaded directly to the template library from Ad Manager. It should be easier to preview campaign work before using it.
Want the full breakdown? You'll find every update, screenshot, and extra detail in the EveryCatch update section. See the link in the description.
Moving on to communities, editor and community experience enhancements, several improvements to make creating content, moderating communities, and participating in discussions faster and more intuitive. The product should feel easier to navigate in that moment. Another useful change is WhatsApp, composer reliability, and faster settings. We tightened two of the most used WhatsApp surfaces, the Conversation Composer and WhatsApp settings. Manage. New marketing work should be faster to shape and review. There's also Ask AI mobile app. Schedule Ask AI prompts to run automatically. Ask AI Scheduler lets your assistant keep working when you're not in the app. The AI tools become easier to control and easier to trust. Following on from that, there's email events, message ID, now available in the dynamic picker. The email events trigger fires on opens and clicks, but the event never carried anything that identified which email produced it. Automations can respond to useful events more naturally.
Are you finding these updates useful? Remember to like and subscribe. Now, back to your updates.
Another workflow update is fixed create update record picklists now accept dynamic values. Drop-down fields in the create record and update record actions, including the associated record versions, stopped offering dynamic values. Routine follow-up work becomes easier to keep moving. Now let's look at fixed. Pinned and recent now show only relevant actions. Pinned and recent in the actions and triggers sidebar ignored what kind of workflow you were in. You can connect more of the process without extra manual steps. Moving on to rental booking page gets smarter CTAs, clearer checkout, and polished UI. We've rolled out a set of enhancements to the rentals booking page, listing detail page, and checkout flow, giving businesses more control over CTA labeling, making rental dates and pricing clearer throughout. The product should feel easier to navigate in that moment. Staying with AI, there's Anthropic and Google models now available in AI Agent Action. Anthropic and Google models are now available inside the AI Agent Action in workflows alongside OpenAI. Teams can bring AI into more of their daily workflow.
Want the full breakdown? You'll find every update, screenshot, and extra detail in the EveryCatch update section. See the link in the description.
There's also Calendar AI, AI-powered calendar setup. We're rolling out Calendar AI to make it easier for new users to go from I need a calendar, configured calendar, first booking. The AI tools become easier to control and easier to trust. Following on from that, there's clearer card on file and $0 payment handling for calendars. We've improved calendar payments to clearly separate collecting a card on file from bookings where no payment is required. Automations can respond to useful events more naturally. Another useful change is Instagram Explore feed placement discontinued by Meta. Meta has discontinued the Instagram Explore feed placement as part of their marketing API v26 update. New marketing work should be faster to shape and review. Now let's look at badge automation is now available in workflows. Badges can now be issued and used to trigger follow-up actions directly through workflows, making it easier to automate recognition and what happens next. You can connect more of the process without extra manual steps.
Are you finding these updates useful? Remember to like and subscribe. Now, back to your updates.
Moving on to new templates, there are new templates across websites, funnels, email campaigns, forms, surveys, social posts, ads, and snapshots. They give you a quicker starting point when you're building new marketing assets. We're only showing a few examples here, but you can see the full set of template images in the updates section. And finally, turn your custom fields into real metrics in account dashboards and custom reports. Numeric and monetary custom fields on contacts and opportunities can now be used as metrics, not just filters or groupings. Important account information is easier to organize and reuse.
That's it from me for now. See you again next week for another update.